You guys have waited, and finally, we got it! Hello, my name is Curl the Mexican, and today we will be reviewing SHF Tanjiro Kamado. And now, let's get into it. So, this is a review you guys have very much anticipated, so let's just start. On the front, we have a image of the figure, a window showcasing the figure inside. On the side, we have another picture of the figure and some title with SHF and Tanjiro right there. On the back, we have more action shots of the figure showing its accessories and pose ability with, of course, super action, and you can't really see it, but super modeling. And then on this side, another slight window, another title, SHF top, same thing. Bottom shows a picture of Tanjiro and the branding. So, let's see what this guy comes with. Okay, so right out of the box, he comes with a pair of fisted hands already on him and a stern facial expression. As for other faceplates, he has there he goes. He has a smiling faceplate, or happy face, you know, as Tanjiro always is happy. We have a yelling face, and something very unique to this figure is Tanjiro with the Demon Slayer mark, which is actually probably the first for any Tanjiro figure in general. Maybe Buzzmod, Figma, or anything else. So, let's move on to hands. First, we start off with his obvious already on, his fisted hands. Then we have some sword holding hands. We have some calm hands, like kind of like just chilling hands, like he's not doing anything. And then we have some splayed out action posing hands. And then finally, but probably one of the best parts, his swords. And you may ask, why do I say swords? I mean, he only has one sword hilt, but in fact he does come with his original sword from the beginning of the series and the new one that he gets in the most recent animated arc, which is his thing with the Rengoku hilt, which actually comes off of the sword, as you just saw me do. But yeah, it comes with both, which I think is very good for variety with this figure. And of course, it comes with the same thing, but only the handle, so it plugs into here, I believe, like this. So then you could just put it on him. Alright, now on to articulation. He can look up about that much, down about that much, go side to side, and swivel all around. His arms go up about that. Actually, that's really far for all this design choices. He has a inner bicep swivel, an actual bicep swivel. Then he has double jointed elbows. Actually, no, it's a single jointed elbow, but it does go pretty far. And then he can turn right here for some reason, like kind of like the Figmas. Right here too. And then we have the wrist joint, which goes that far back, that far. Oh, yeah, his hands pop off pretty easily. That far back, that far forward, and it moves a bit in the inside there. And now his ab crunch goes that far on its own, and then this far with everything. And then he has cape articulation because it's soft plastic. It goes up about that much, forward about that much. For all of them, it's practically the same. And then I do notice when you do the ab crunch, there's a bunch of gappage. In the front, it looks good, but on the back, there is a crap ton of gappage. So, if you're gonna buy this figure, just know that. For me, personally, it doesn't bother me, because most of the time, it's probably not gonna be looking like that from the back. But anyway, let's move on. His legs go up that much, backwards that much, and then out almost all the way. Pretty impressive. Then he has a thigh swivel, a singular jointed knee, I believe, which actually goes pretty far, which is surprising. I think that's why they did this design with the legs, so it goes pretty far back, but honestly I think it's pretty good. And then this is new. They have, for SH Figuarts in general, it has like a little joint right here that moves to get into better articulated poses. And then we have the, of course, the ankle goes up that far, back that far, swivel, and of course toe articulation. So now let's get on to size comparisons. This is an edited version, but I forgot the butterfly joints, so here is how the butterfly joints look on this figure. And they honestly go pretty far. If it wasn't for this little flap here, they would go really far. Let's see, maybe if we could turn it. Yeah, the arms do cross, which is pretty good. Anyway, let's get back to size comparisons. Here he is standing next to SH Figuarts Goku and Figma Yuji, or actually Sukuna at the moment. Now here is him standing next to SH Figuarts Vegeta Super Saiyan and SH Figuarts Gohan. Then here he is standing next to SH Figuarts Frieza and SH Figuarts Spider-Man. Now let's get to the conclusion. Alright, so in conclusion, is this figure worth the $35 price point? It is 100% worth that price point. The only problem, or quote-unquote problem, I think anyone would have with this figure is the gappage in the ab crunch. Aside from that, this figure is peak Demon Slayer figures. I'm pretty sure this is tops all the Buzz Mods and Figmas. Honestly, I give this figure a 9.5 out of 10. It would be a 10 out of 10 only because he has the gappage in the ab crunch. And if I could add something to this figure, I would add like one of those goofy silly faces like that he always does in the anime. But aside from that, this figure is absolutely perfect for its price point at least. But yeah, that's SH Figuarts Tanjiro. I'm Kerbo the Mexican, and I'll see you in the next review. Bye-bye.